Hello, welcome. What is good, everybody? Tone here, and I am back for some more slicing and dicing. We are reaching the end of our current unfair series, win or lose. I think we will end it here today, unless... I don't even want to say it, I don't want to jinx myself, but I was about to say unless we have 3 very long floors, which is possible. Although I think in general, my playthroughs of this have sped up quite a bit from when I first started playing 2.0. We had some really tough long floors. I think I've learned the game a bit better in general, which has removed a lot of those situations that were so close. I feel like we either win fast or die fast these days. But yeah, let's jump right in where we left off here. And we were faced with a decision to upgrade. Before we figure out what this decision here, which looks like a tough one, I would like to remind you all, if you would like to support this channel and my other projects, you can do so over at patreon.com/tonehack. So feel free to take a look at that and show some support if you would like. But yeah, let's review where we are right now. We have the Monster Pristine curse, Bones on the 3rd turn. We have the Cursed Slimed item where we cannot reroll one of our hero's dice. And the Slow Spells item, maximum of 3 spells cast per turn. We were kind of building around the Forsaken now, and now the Burning Halo with Pristine, with these repel sides. I'm not going to go too much into this. I doubt anyone's just watching this and none of the previous episodes. Well, I don't know, maybe people do just watch the last one. But yeah, this is kind of what we're working with. So we get to upgrade our orange or our blue here. We are faced with the Dancer and the Sorcerer. Dancer with Halo is pretty solid. I feel like we're going to be pretty good on the last few floors here. I should probably figure out which boss I think kills us, like makes us lose the most. What else like kills us pretty readily? I think we're pretty good against Hydras. I think we're pretty good against like backlines. Should be able to kill trolls. I think it would be like some really nasty like boss turns where we roll poorly. So we could face Hexia, Dragon, or the Hand. The Hand is usually the hardest, or faces the biggest threat to me. Hexia is one where it can give you a lot of trouble if you're missing like certain things. Like Hexia makes this kind of rough. Maybe not. I feel like I'm fine with either of these, but none of them excite me that much. I don't know if the Sorcerer generates as much mana as I want. It does give us... Well, these both give us rerolls. What am I talking about? I was going to say, it does give us rerolls, which means we can get our big Forsaken sides more frequently. Neither of these get the Slime, because you want to be able to reroll them with their cantrips, probably. How do we like Sorcerer with Pristine? They're a bit better. I kind of like Sorcerer with these 2 items, is what I'm leaning towards. What other blues could I see? That was Kronos. Wait a second. I think this is the 6th game I've played since I reset my stats, and we won 4 out of our last 5 games, and I somehow chose Kronos 3 times, and I don't think this guy is very good, because usually you want to generate a lot of mana on turn 1, and this guy does not do that. That is freaking funny. That shows you how much these stats don't tell you that much. I think even over like fairly large sample size, like Kronos doesn't need to be good in the typical way that you want your blues to be good. Sometimes you get some like banging synergies, or like the spell is just like really good, which is probably why we took them in the past. This is freaking hilarious though, that I've taken them so much. I think I chose them over Artificer last time as well, because I wanted their spell. Or no, I think I had to choose one of the other heroes over Artificer, is what happened last time. I remember that now. That is funny. I feel like maybe Sorcerer's okay looking through these. I want Warlock. Warlock is really spell cast efficient for us to not use more than 3 in a turn. I feel like Warlock's a little tricky with Hexia. Maybe I run with the Sorcerer. I feel like I could make this work. This side just doesn't excite me with all the AoE we are already working with. Rampage Pain. It doesn't work well with the Flawed Diamond. They're okay with the Burning Halo is one thing I'm considering. These are only one... I gotta pick the Dancer so I could figure out like what situations are like really good at. Because this side doesn't really excite me that much in general even. The Dancer actually doesn't look that great. I think the Sorcerer is kind of mediocre too, but I think I'd take them. It does suck to lose Scald a bit, because Scald just got really strong. There's a world where we just skip our next 2 upgrades and just run with this squad for the rest of the run. Dabbler's not better than Dancer, right? Is Caldera better than Sorcerer? Sorcerer really helps against the hand, I think. They become really good too. More so than the Dancer, so that helps us solve the hand a little bit. Okay, I think we just take the Sorcerer, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't excite me that much, but I think this works. And I'll give them the Diamond. I think I run them like this. This Fanatic scares me, actually. Do I want anyone to have the Fairy Pact when the Fanatic is in play? Okay, I think I definitely just can't give it to someone that has 7 or 8 health. It would have to go... This would have to go on the Stalwart or the Veteran. And I don't think it's very good on either of them. Having Dabbler or Sorcerer at 3 health fighting these Fanatics really scares me. I guess I do have Bind if I have to use it. I just like how it lets me like roll a bit more aggressively with the Sorcerer and not always get punished for it, because I think you have to roll pretty aggressively with them anyways for them to be decent. I don't think leaving it on the Dabbler with them at 3 max health is good. Is it? Maybe I could just keep Pristine on the Sorcerer and this on the Dabbler this fight? I don't want the Dabbler dying this late in the game. I think I'd rather just not have the Fairy Pact. The thing is, I think I might want to be able to cast Bind against these Fanatics. I'm looking at where I can get, how I can get the most mana. The Sorcerer really can whiff hard. The Forsaken, we don't even want to roll this that much. I feel like I do need this on someone. Alright, let's roll this and try to solve all our problems in turn 1. And actually, these things give us a lot of mana too. Maybe that'll solve all our problems. Okay, I guess you get the shield done. Consolation prize, buddy. Are there enough status effects here that I want to get rid of this cleanse for the bloodlust thing? Inflict pain. I think I keep this. Even though this could be a really good block against a fanatic. Okay, I think we run like this. A little iffy on it, but let's see how it goes. Okay, well the Dabbler didn't get attacked, so I guess that worked out. And you rolled the 4, which is huge. You're rolling damage this time, which is crazy. It's actually probably very good for us, though. Okay, you guys all get rerolled. Clutch rerolls on the... Take that for the Halo proc on Pristine removal. Yeesh. 3 misses on the Forsaken. One of them was the revive. If I just keep this, I can cast Bind, which guarantees the Forsaken stays alive. You get saved just by damaging this dude. What are you doing? You're doing 5 base. You're doing 4 base. It's 9 total damage, which does not save the Forsaken. I think I need to keep this in case I have to play Bind on you. Although Burst saves you. Oh, we have 4 damage up here. We have plenty of Bind. Okay, I'm gonna roll this so I can be a little more aggressive if they rolled the rerolls. Okay, that all worked out. This situation where we probably can't cast all of our mana. Okay, who do I stab to save here? Probably the Banshee? I only did 2 damage to everyone. Oh, I guess I have to save these guys. The Forsaken cannot be saved. So I do something like this. Oh, but casting a spell... That's terrible, I'm not doing that, okay. Do I attack the Banshee at all then? Probably, because then I can just kill you. I have 3 spell cast. Because it's slow. This is a turn where we're really getting punished by slow spells, otherwise we have way more options. I think I'm just gonna kill the Wisp. I can't cast the spells, buddy. I would use the mana if you would let me game. Okay, if I just cast Bind twice here, we win. Which we can already do. So maybe I just do that. Good show. Basilisk and Hydra. Basilisk are a little annoying. We can get the Goblet of Life. Replace the middle side with Heal and Shield 2. Cleave, self-healed, self-shield. So this will heal and shield 3 people, and then whoever uses it gets even more healing and self-shielding. It's pretty dope. This one doesn't excite me that much in general. We got the Charged Hammer again. This thing was sick last time. And we have another comp where we're starting to generate like okay amounts of mana. Nothing amazing. I feel like just throwing the Charged Hammer on the Veteran or something ends up being pretty good. Where would we put the Goblet of Life? I don't like it on the Stalwart because we're keeping the slime on them. It's pretty decent in general on the Forsaken with this, but I kind of want the ability to use those revives later. The combination of Bind and Revives gets pretty insane because you can cast Bind to guarantee that the Forsaken doesn't die so that they can revive people, even on the nastiest turns, which is pretty good. So I'm not going to cover with that. And I might have taken a random tier 9. Probably not over the hammer, but I'm definitely not taking 3 tier 3s, so let's go ahead and just take the hammer here. What am I fighting? A Basilisk, Hydra, Basilisk. I put it on the Dabbler. I'll do this on the Sorcerer, because I'm not quite as worried about burst damage from the Fanatics. Slightly awkward having this on someone that can generate mana, but the way like we roll these heroes, I don't want to have to like... I'm okay just keeping 3 on the Veteran. Like I can play the Veteran safe. This makes it so, like, often I will be okay re-rolling the Dabbler a lot and maybe getting this. Is that a Bloodlust Shield or Buckler run? There's not Poison Weaken here. I think we keep the Cleaves. Alright, I think we run like this. I don't think this does anything on anyone anymore. Might be okay on the Forsaken, depending on how this repel stuff works. Probably not, actually. Actually, this is an attack side. It wouldn't do anything. Yeah, I don't think that does anything. Leave Halo on the Veteran, right? Yeah, looks pretty good. Looking good. That's a lot of damage to the Stalwart. What is this? 10 base. Probably just take 4 on the Sorcerer. I guess so. I like to be able to reroll them because their rerolls mean I can proc, like, I can roll better on my other heroes, which is pretty big when I have like heroes like the Forsaken, which are kind of iffy. I'm gonna reroll everything else. Oh my gosh. Don't do this to me, game. Where is the damage? What the heck? Holy cow. What a terrible turn. My Sorcerer is about to get weakened, so they're going to be like useless next turn. This is screwed up, man. I think I have to do this so that I don't have both of these heroes at -2 weaken, which would be devastating. Gosh. What a dumb turn. I'm sorry, but when shit like this happens, it's like, what the heck? What do you mean I have one? Oh. Thank you, game. What a bad first turn. We could lose off of that. I think our squad's still strong enough to be fine here, but jeez. Well, I guess we take that. Oh. Roll the only side that's okay on you. Do I just take the mana here? There's a 1 in 3 chance I upgrade. There's a 50% chance I stay the same or upgrade, which are not great odds. But what does our turn look like if I keep this? 6 mana, which is a good break point. I could kill the Hydra if I put everything on it, which Yeesh, is tempted with this, them using this. This will do 16 damage, which has to hit the Hydra. I guess we kill the Hydra just with this and this. And then we have to worry about the Basilisk with our spells. That actually saves everyone here. I think we can... It looks like we can afford to play it safe. Wait a second. That did more damage because it procced Halo one more time, because he broke the pristine. Instead of the Dabbler. So the Halo procced slightly better. We don't have to kill this guy if we want to use 3 bursts on them. Just let the veteran deal with this. Double miasma is okay here, but it doesn't save anyone. I think 3 bursts here makes a lot of sense. We just have to deal with 1 basilisk. And a bones! Don't forget about the bones. It's never just 1 basilisk. I proc Burning Halo if I play this on the bones. Not quite. It saves you 4 health. Does if I play this first. It's basically blocks 5. That kills the bones and does 1 damage to the basilisk. Then no one else is dying. That seems like a good start. Your worst side. I would do this. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to do it like this. Sweet. Okay. Final floor, Hexia and Imps. We get the Sharp Shot or the Fencer. Sharp Shot's pretty nice for Hexia because their range, they ignore this Pain Mirror. Get more damage all. Slime isn't awful on them, although once the Imps are gone, this side kind of sucks. Range Copycat. We can copy Charged, which is nice. Cleave, double use. Cantrip. That's decent. Copycat on the Sharp Shot is actually decent. I think I'd take the Sharp Shot over the Fencer for this fight. They're both better than the Dabbler, yeah? Oh, I'd probably cover this with the Charged Hammer. Unless I just put the Charged Hammer on the Veteran. The benefit of putting the Charge Hammer on the Veteran is sometimes this can copycat it. It's pretty rare because they have to roll that and you have to roll that. And we're not necessarily aiming for those sides. What does Fencer bring to the table here? These damage all enemies are terrible because of the spikes on the Imps. And we're mostly going to be dealing with Hexia once the Imps are gone. 3 damage Pristine is okay. 2 damage double use is okay. Oh, double use would apply to this too. I don't know if I mentioned that one before. We don't really put any of these items on them. Anyone? On either of them? Go with the sharp shot. I think I do just give you the charged hammer. The charged hammer, you almost look pretty good with the slime. Except now I actually want to roll you for the charged hammer. This becomes okay here because you get cleave, I guess. Sometimes. Okay, we want the sorcerer to have a lot of health. Because when we use mana, the sorcerer takes damage here. So this is good. I don't know if we end up putting this on the sorcerer then. Might run this. A little awkward having... Oh, you only have 4 health. But you're all range side, so you're not taking... I don't think I put the Fairy Pact on anyone, which is a little weird. I don't know if I don't think I can afford to put it on the Sorcerer. Maybe I can. We just use Bind a lot. Maybe that works. Oh, tough choice. I think we leave Slime on the Stalwart. Seems pretty good there for now. Actually decent on the Veteran, except we want to get a good Halo on the Veteran turn 1, so rolling shields on turn 1 is not gonna be helpful. Speaking of which, is Halo going to anyone else? No. I think Halo actually respects their spikiness, so it actually might be really hard for a Veteran to use that. We probably have to play Bind on them. Same thing with the Repel and the Forsaken. These will be tricky to get big turns off. We'll probably end up playing Bind on them. I think I run in like this. I guess this would go on you. Shield should go on someone. I think we want the Cleanse still. Yeah, Petrify, Inflict Pain. I think the biggest question I have is whether Fairy Pact looks good here. I'm just gonna run with it. We do have like a streak on the line and stuff. I should probably think that through some more, but I don't want to sit here and figure that out. Let's just roll with it. Okay, do I take this on Forsaken? Probably. It does nothing to these 2 imps. Every time I roll this, it's when Forsaken has the most people attacking them, which makes it a lot worse, because it actually only repels these 2 now. Which isn't that much. But it does give everyone 3 max health. Except for the Forsaken, which feels pretty good on its own. And rerolling it doesn't feel that great. This would be pretty dope. This would actually be excellent. But mana wouldn't be great, so I think we do just take this, even though it feels a bit mediocre. We take that on you. This... Do we already have cantrip activation for this? Actually, we can't get much worse than this. I don't have any good copycats available. Copy Pain? Yeah, these don't do anything. I think I re-roll this so we can just look for the hammer. And maybe get a... Chaos. Use this side with 5+ keywords. Nice. Range, copycat, terminal, cantrip. Pristine? Why does this have pristine? Oh, because this does too. Holy cow! So that instantly killed them because of the pristine. Epic. That was so worth it. Oh man. So I keep this because it still is pristine now, actually. It's kind of hard to beat. It's really good when all these guys have 4 health. What am I doing with Sorcerer? Do I re-roll you, or do I just keep this? Am I okay with having 3 mana? Or do I want to have 4 mana? Possibly 6 mana. I can't even spend that much mana this turn because of the Pain Mirror. Maybe we do just take this. And actually, if I re-roll this, then this goes away. I think that's good enough of a reason not to consider that. Oh wait, I should use this first. You want to kill one of these dudes so we can save the Forsaken? I should let the veteran save the Forsaken. Because that procs Pain Mirror, or Pain Mirror, the Halo, which hits everyone. I'll probably just kill you. Use either of these. I don't think we want to see even one skeleton. If we can help it. The most we get from Halo is 1 from saving the Forsaken, right? So... Why does it feel like I'm not taking much damage this turn? I guess it's because we're not. What happens if I just play this? Oh, no one got... Oh, it only repels the Hexia, because they're the only one that anyone's damaging other than the Forsaken, right? That doesn't mean the Hexia is going to get damaged. So I think the Halo is actually not that important. I don't want the Forsaken to be poisoned. I guess I can block her with the Stalwart. That cleanses that? Okay. Yeah, this works. So I do like this. Oh, no, I do this first. Get rid of you. I kill you. Block, cleanse you, and then you do that. You're taking 1 damage, 1 poison. Oh, it's Pain Mirror is doing so. I was wondering why I was doing so much damage. Do I use any mana this turn? Which hurts my Sorcerer. And also, I'm supposed to cleanse the Veteran no matter what, I think. Because they're about to get 4 petrified. They're not actually that useful for my strategy, but I think I'm supposed to cleanse them. No, the other one was better. Do I want to put 1 poison on the Hexia? Kinda do. Poison's pretty strong on Hexia because it ignores the Pain Mirror. It's only 1 damage per turn, but I feel like it's going to add up. Otherwise, what am I saving this for? Binds, which is actually pretty good use of it. Okay, I think we do save that for bind next turn. Alright. Lock it in. Turn 1 down. Veteran needs work. I think we just take that. Wait, we don't need bind this turn. Oh, you got cleanse. I think we'd cleanse the veteran, even though I kind of need to block the sorcerer if we're going to use mana this turn. Am I going to use mana this turn? Might just reroll the sorcerer so that I could get better dice on the Forsaken. Heal all would be kind of awesome. And this helps because I have the reroll sides. Oh, I should have binded the sorcerer so that she would have pristine on these sides this turn. I didn't even consider that. I considered binding her, but I didn't think it would matter that turn with this. But I forgot that would help this turn. 3 damage here I feel like I should just take, although I should probably try to high roll with this dude. I'm sure we'll be able to deal with the imp. Aren't even doing that much. Okay, so how do we want to do this then? You're summoning a demon, which is kind of annoying. I think I want to re-roll this so I can just get better sides. I can get a better chance of rolling the thingy. I get a better chance of hitting like heal all. I don't think I use that much mana this turn because the sorcerer is just going to die. See? I gotta re-roll. We got that. Sorry, I was looking at that. I thought this face looked like it had like a lot of pips on it when this thing was in the air. I was just misseeing it. Do I just keep this now? What does this do for us? Heals everyone by 3. We'll hit the imp for 2. It kills the imp actually. That's pretty good. Which will do 1 damage back to you from their spiky. Do I just do this to do 3 damage to the Hexia? And do I use mana for anything? Probably do bind the sorcerer so they have pristine next round. I'm gonna reroll this so I can just get the best chance at charged hammer. Although, if I bind the sorcerer, then it would be a good turn to cast more spells like Miasma. But I won't have enough for that here, so yeah, rerolling just makes a lot of sense in general. Sick. We keep this now? 4 more damage to the Hexia? Well, you're gonna do 3 anyways. Right now we keep rolling. There's 6. Ah, you got some damage hiding under there, buddy. Oh, the sorcerer's getting healed up pretty good too. I actually don't need to bind you. I think I will. Just because having these on pristine is a pretty nice bonus. And if I cast Miasma, you don't take damage. Although, I kind of want the option to bind next turn. I think being able to bind is just better than having 3 or 1 more poison on you. Especially because next turn could be a little nasty. I think I'm gonna bank the mana, even though this is a good time to have spending it. I don't think doing like 2 burst damage or like 1 poison damage does much for us. Plus we get a big charged. We'll take that for sure. So this is doing 13 damage right now. Okay, that's good. Okay, we could bind the sharp shot and have them wreck hell with the hammer. That seems to work out pretty well. Do I just take this? You don't actually want that much mana. That gives me double bind, guaranteed. I have 3 rerolls. No, hell no, we're rolling that. This actually doesn't do much because only one person is attacking. Heals these two. What else would I do here? I guess this one would be pretty nice. I'm probably not really going to use the mana. I think I just take that. Hard to dislike. And actually, that'll heal the sorcerer if I cast some mana, so that'll be good. One reroll left. I think I just keep this. Half the sides are a lot better, actually. And 7 isn't a big breakpoint on mana for us, I don't think. May as well take theirs. The veteran just rolled shields 3 times. What's up with that, buddy? I guess that gives me Halo procs. Which lets us kill the bones. So this kills the Hexia. I want to do this without killing you though. We just do that. Oh, the bones kills you. I'm supposed to cast something, use mana before healing the stalwart though. Okay, we got the tough part out of the way. Let's just make sure we can deal with the easy part. I'm actually very okay with this, but there wasn't much reason not to reroll that. Okay, this shreds these guys, I think. Shreds the demon, that's for sure. Just gotta make sure the Forsaken doesn't die, because the demon's on hit effect. I think this kills the Forsaken. Actually, I don't even want to play it, because it'll probably kill them and end the run. Sweet. Yo, 0 total deaths. I knew I felt like I didn't want to kill someone unnecessarily at the end there. That's actually a pretty big accomplishment. I think this is a new streak score for me. We can actually hit the submit button. Oh, I had to submit it. There we are. Nice. Nice little 4 streak for you. That was a really interesting run. You know, the more, like, every game I think shows, so a lot of the discussion I see about this game is like, is this item better than this item? Is this hero better than this item? Like, this enemy is like really difficult. And what I'm seeing is none of that matters in isolation. Just because there's so many like intricate like combinations and synergies between things that like Sharpshot, people say this hero sucks. I don't have enough experience with them to know. I've had them carry twice for me in 2 games. I remember. I had one where they had these sides were all buffed, so they were like 7 or 8 damage on Hexia. So they're just chunking them down, not worrying about the pain mirror. But like, it was really like the item combinations and stuff that kind of carried this team. Slime ended up working out pretty well. We kept it on the gray like the whole time. Stalwart was I'm glad we picked them up for the slime, because just all of these were pretty solid. Like, we rolled this like once, which is probably maybe slightly below average, but not like unexpected. And like every time we rolled any of these, it was fine. It was good. All these sides are kind of equivalent, so this actually worked really well, having the slime on the stalwart. This was really nasty. for a lot of the run until we started doing that. I feel like it really hindered us. This thing for a two cost curse, I don't think it's like underpriced here at 2, but it felt pretty darn impactful. It honestly felt more impactful to me than the third turn bones, but honestly, same thing. When people talk about like how difficult some of the curses are and stuff, I think it really depends on people's like individual play styles and other factors. It's hard to judge these in isolation. I don't have much else to say. That was a lot of fun. I would be surprised if this doesn't get nerfed, because I don't even understand why it works. It doesn't even do what the keyword says it does. These don't have targets. I don't know why repel works on them. Maybe there's some wisdom about that in the almanac. Honestly, it's not that strong, because it's not that consistent. Like, Tentacle might suck if you removed that. Like, some of these items need like a wild synergy to work, so maybe it doesn't need to get removed, but I do think the language is a little inconsistent at the time. It's also kind of surprising it works, but I don't think it needs to be removed or nerfed necessarily, even though it's quite strong. Because Tentacle, I feel like, isn't that good, but that is like a pretty OP combo that we kind of stumbled into. Fairy Pact is pretty interesting throughout the run, trying to figure out how to make that work. The Bind Flawed Diamond synergy, even though we didn't use it that much, was kind of neat. Forsaken was pretty good even without the Tentacle, I think, for us this run. Veteran was good. Burning Halo is awesome with Monster Pristine. I'm glad we took both of those. Some of those late floors are going to be pretty difficult, got cleaned up pretty well because of Burning Halo and then the Tentacle Forsaken synergy. This Copycat Pristine Cantrip Sharp Shot actually was pretty sick. Copycat in general as a way to pull Pristine off a Flawed Diamond is a pretty cool idea on the first turn, because whoever has Copycat is going to be at full health. Stake was worthless. Not much to say about that one. Good stuff. 77 blanks rolled, 77 kills. Coincidence? Probably. Alright, let's leave that here for now. Super fun run there. I'm going to say people have been asking me if I'm going to be doing other game modes soon, and I do want to play some of the other game modes for sure. I would like to play Loot, Raid maybe, Cursed, maybe Blurst. I think Blurst is like pretty easy though, from what I hear. So I don't want to play a game that goes on for like 20 hours. So like, I think people like actually go infinite on Blurst sometimes, or it has the potential to. See, there's a Blurst leaderboard, I think. Maybe there's not. I think there's actually is not one. The Curse leaderboard is the one I was thinking of. I think there's not a Blurst leaderboard because it can go on forever. That's what I've heard. I don't even know what Curse Hyper does. By the way, the Curse modes have a new background I just realized the other day, which is sick. Even Cursed Instant. Player random single level from 21 to 100. That's kind of funny. Generate's the other one that a lot of people want to see, and that would be fun to do. With some of these modes, I think Generate and Loot mode make the game pretty difficult. I don't know if it would be fun to play this on Unfair, or if that introduces like too much RNG into the run. So I might do those on Hard? I'm not sure. If anyone has experience with that, let me know. But I don't know if it'd be fun running it on Fair if sometimes you just lose because you don't get like anything that's viable. I think Hard might be at a point potentially where it's interesting to like try and like get through each floor to floor, and it's like balanced enough where you can make a lot of good decisions. But I guess as long as we have like a streak, I will keep running Unfair for now. But I'm gonna leave this here for now. That was a super fun run. I'm enjoying all of these runs. I'm having a blast with Slice and Dice right now. It's actually at the top of my Game of the Year list, which I think I'm going to publish sometime if I finish the article. Even though it's technically in no particular order, I feel like Slice and Dice is at the top of it. I've been having a blast with this since 2.0 dropped, and 2.0 really kicked this thing up a notch. So, looking forward to playing some more Slice and Dice soon. I hope you guys are as well. But yeah, I'll leave this here for now. I don't think I mentioned it, but feel free to check out the links in the description below if you want to find the Patreon, if you want to show some support for me and this channel and the other projects that I do. I make zero money or anything off of this channel in particular. In fact, I refuse to show ads if YouTube will let me not show ads. I'm trying not to be partnered on here, so Patreon's the one way to show support. You can also check out the community on Discord. We have a ton of fun there, and a lot of people playing Slice and Dice on there. Dwarf Fortress is really popular on there right now. Lots of fun stuff. And then you can find my Twitter. I retweet stuff sometimes, and my Twitch, which is a little... I wouldn't say it's inactive, but just because of my health issues and stuff, I haven't really streamed that much lately. But you can find all that stuff in there if you want to check out those links. But I'm definitely rambling now, so I'm going to cut myself off and go and end this video. But thank you all so much for watching. It's been a blast. I'll see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone.